Walking tour of part of Two Light State Park in Maine that we're checking out. Just gonna take you guys on a quick walk here. I messed my back up a little bit, so might be a little slow in some sections, like right here. So this rock is pretty wild. Some square stuff, some undercut stuff. There's definitely plenty of it to go around. Sometimes it almost looks like petrified wood. So this is high tide right now. So there's plenty of rock left to use. Let me give you a little down shot. This is a climbing hill. I think all of this could be usable. You could certainly get from the bottom all the way to the top. Let's kind of keep going on our tour here. This is about 20 minutes south of Portland, Maine. Again, we've got some pretty cool features coming up to here. There's some loose choss stuff here for those guys that like building on bouldery stuff. There's lots of monolith for guys that are into that. Here's some weird loose stuff. Maybe there's a bonus gate here. There are some facilities here. I saw bathrooms, there's plenty of parking. There's room for pop-up tents up here to the left, if they're willing to let us do that. I'm gonna go up and around here. So, come around the corner, this just kind of keeps going. I'm gonna go down the top side and I'll come back on the bottom. So some of this is a little level, but some of it's also totally usable as well. It's kind of a nice mix. In between gates won't be a total nightmare like some other locations we've seen. So kind of hard to get the depth of field. I'm gonna just sit down and climb down this real fast. So fortunately, that's as zoomed out as I can get. I'm not sure how helpful this video is going to be, but we'll see. Again, this just keeps going. This is a cool sort of ledge here. Transfer, find a way up, I don't know. It's pretty easy to walk on. The rock is almost like sandstone texture in spots. Nothing super slick. Maybe where there's some water it might be, but this is again high tide. About 48 hours after a pretty healthy rainstorm. So this is Friday. We had rain Wednesday, pretty hard. So this goes significantly further. I've probably covered a third of it. This next section looks really cool. I'll just walk to here and then we'll double back on the low side. The nice thing is, kind of everywhere there's one of these block veins cut out of here, I see a way up there. So we're not going to have too many flow issues or access issues, I don't think. But that is looking pretty tasty. Again, we've kind of come that far, so I'll just double back on the bottom and I'll sort of point uphill so you guys can see where we were from a different angle. This is really cool looking right here. So with any hope we can get Wallace with the park to let us do this here, because this is pretty neat. Pretty cool. I'll walk you guys down a little bit further. So that's what it's looking like. Hopefully this will be the spot we do nationals. I'll start making some phone calls and see if we can get our foot in the door. Cheers from Portland.